Thank you, Katrina. As she has said, I'm Sarah Burkett with Virginia Cooperative Extension in Pulaski. I bring you greetings from Virginia. We will talk the next few minutes about my experiences as one of the pilot sites for the Eat Healthy, Be Active Community Workshop series. As the slide states, I'm with Virginia Cooperative Extension. I'm housed in the Pulaski unit and provide educational programs in Pulaski and Giles County. This program was taught in Giles County, which is located in Harrisburg, Virginia, which, as you can see on your map, is located in southwest Virginia. 6 weekly one-hour workshops were held at Giles High School in the Family and Consumer Sciences Department with the Family and Consumer Sciences teacher and 2 community nutrition students assisting me. I wanted a location with a kitchen to use for food preparation and that was centrally located in the community and convenient for participants. As you can see from this slide, there were 20 participants. The participants were diverse in gender, age, and educational levels. 17 out of 20 of the participants attended 4 or the more workshops, which would be 85% of the participants. Incentives were used to encourage participation and to support the concepts and activities in the workshops. Some examples included food tasting and recipes. Each week, ice water with fresh fruit was served. Some examples included floating orange, lemon, and lime wedges, doing lemon and fresh raspberries, mint and lemon. We also used fruit and vegetable garnishes to make foods attractive and to increase fruit and vegetable consumption. Prizes were given to promote regular attendance. We had 3 weekly door prizes given at each workshop. They were inexpensive items like measuring cups, strainers, vegetable peelers, water bottles, gravy separators, and other cooking utensils. Bean cookbooks were provided for all participants, and additional cookbooks were given to participants who attended 4 or more workshops. Incentives were relatively low cost and had a great impact on the participants. I ended up spending a little over $600 for all the materials, the cookbooks, food, and door prizes for all 6 workshops. In addition, I encouraged participation in the physical activity sessions by playing music to make movement more fun. Next time I teach this series, I want to include more physical activity incentives, such as resistance bands, exercise DVDs, exercise mats, pedometers, etc. Incentives for participants which promoted participant satisfaction included prizes for attendance. Participants loved the daily door prizes that I spoke about earlier, that we provided 3 per session. Participants had the option to select 1 of 2 cookbooks for prizes for regular attendance, and they particularly liked this. Food tasting and recipes. Participants loved the food tasting and would come to the next session describing new recipes they had made at home. They would also arrive early to help with food preparations to increase food handling skills and stay late to help with cleanup. Comments made by participants included the following. I love this program. What are we going to do after this class is over? Now we are just like family. My family has started drinking water with fruit in it like we did in class. I learned new ideas for healthier meals. Put me on the mailing list for other programs you will be teaching. A number of these participants have since signed up for other nutrition programs I have offered. I have also received requests in both Pulaski and Giles counties to replicate this program because of positive feedback they heard about these workshops from program participants. I've just written 2 grants to secure funding to offer this program in both counties in 2013. Participants shared behavior changes they had made as a result of the workshops. They experimented with new recipes. They increased physical activity throughout their day. They ate less processed foods. They consumed more fruits and vegetables. They watched portion sizes. They drank more water and limited sweetened beverages. And they used nutrition labels to make food choices. Participant evaluation shows workshops were effective in promoting behavior changes. As you can see from this slide, 90% of them made changes in their food choices or their level of physical activity. 95% said the community workshops helped them to make these changes. As an instructor, I found it to be amazing the amount of content and activities covered in 1 hour. Workshops were easy to teach because so much of the normal preparation for teaching was already completed. In essence, you have a blueprint for each lesson. It was great to have the lessons already prepared. The course content was easy to follow. Each lesson followed a similar format. Course objectives were clearly identified, and in addition, there were excellent activities and handouts that were provided for each lesson. This was a positive learning experience both for the instructor and for the participants. Participants loved the handouts, the opportunity to sample food items prepared that were served at the beginning of each class, and they enjoyed having others in the class to share experience and to positively reinforce each other. This program was also a positive experience as an instructor because it helped me attract new participants I had not had in my program. And this workshop series has been one of the most positive adult teaching experiences I have had. I hope this webinar will encourage each of you to teach the Be Healthy, Be Active community workshops in your own community.
All right, well, thank you so much, Sarah and Katrina, both for your fantastic presentations and for sharing your experiences with us this afternoon. Also, thank you to all the participants who have submitted such good questions throughout the past half hour. And since we're looking pretty good on time, we're actually going to spend some of the time we have left we're going to spend some time answering questions.